Kill the 2 weeks notice. If you're not being paid a living wage, don't give a 2-week notice. They don't deserve it. They don't give you notice when they fire you. Why give them notice when you want to leave? There is no legal requirement to do so. Screw the employers who have an expectation of notice. Companies can fire you on the spot yet ask for 2 weeks notice for when you're leaving. Professional courtesy isn't a one-way system. If they ask you why, this is your explanation. I've had maybe 7 to 8 office jobs now and have never given a 2 weeks notice. 1 week is most I've given, and I pretty much stop working the second I do. Tell new job 2 weeks. Tell old job 1 week at most and enjoy a 1+ week vacation is my move. 2-week notice is nonsense. It was invented by management. When was the last time some company gave 2 weeks notice before laying off? I like to add to this. Stop explaining yourself. Can you work on your day off? No. Sorry. I can't. Can you stay late and fill the shift? No. Sorry. I can't. And that goes for requesting time off. Just make the request, don't explain why. It's none of their business. The more you talk, the more likely you are to talk yourself out of it or be talked out of it by a manager. Another thing. Don't respond to company emails, text messages, or phone calls on your off-clock hours. If it's forced on you, keep a record and then request to be paid for it from HR. It's law and they have to pay you for any work-related time. The off-hours communications will come to a stop. Just to repeat, no more 2 weeks notice. It's absurd that people still do this. 99% of these companies wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. Unless there was a nickel under your corpse. Never give notice in an at-will state unless your contract stipulates that they must give you notice. The 2-week notice is only to get a reference. If you don't need that, then just leave. My supervisor quit without notice and my boss called to get me to cover his shift. But before he asked, he went on a 5-minute rant about how he was so stupid and unprofessional. Blah blah blah. I agreed to take the shift BC. It felt like I was being yelled at, but as soon as I hung up, I was like, damn. I should quit just to spite him over that. I knew why my supervisor quit. The owner was exploiting for minimum wage like he is me. I was jealous he quit. Even if you are being paid a living wage, fuck that 2 weeks shit. I'm hopefully quitting a job soon that I am getting a living wage from. But new manager will be lucky if he gets an email from me when I walk out. My personal policy is fair pay. Decent manager and coworkers equals full 2 weeks notice. Toxic management and unfair pay equals no notice or short notice. 2-week notice is earned by respecting the employee. And even then is entirely up to the employee. If you're being disrespected, fuck a 2-week notice. They would absolutely not hesitate to fire you if they needed to. In 12 years, over 20 different jobs, I've never once provided a 2-week notice. And I never will. Fuck 'em. I left my shitty job that paid $14 an hour and they tried to guilt me into doing the customary 2 weeks notice. Said nope. Then about a month later they asked if I could fill in for a morning shift. We were always super understaffed and I filled in for multiple shifts for several coworkers. I guess I should have seen the signs sooner, but it was my first job and they abused that fact to not give me breaks and emotionally guilt me because they couldn't run the place without me there. I always said yes, but now I know better. Here in the Netherlands it depends on your contract. But 99% of the time it's a month both ways. It should always be the same period both ways. I wouldn't give any notice if I can't expect any in return. Fuck 2 weeks notice. I got rehired 3 times to the same job that I quit and didn't give 2 weeks. 2 weeks is a sham, and it opens you up to be abused to your last drop of energy for the prospect of not burning bridges. I'm not saying this always can apply. Y'all really like living in your own set of criteria, man. I'm just saying 2 weeks is a courtesy you should not extend to those employers that can't pay a living wage. I will always give 2 weeks notice out of courtesy for my fellow employees. Walking out hurts them more than anyone else. Just quit my job yesterday with no notice. Fuck 'em. Outdated policies. Women can't wear pants. Men can wearing earrings. Can't grow facial hair in. GM can afford a $250,000 home but makes me wait 3 months for a raise? FCK your bonus, scumbag. Employers. Give us a 2-week notice so we can train someone to do our job. Also employers. Fired with no prior warning.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.